rocking chair, grandma! Or rather, would you care to dance, grandmother?
Can you probably tell us further about your the collaboration with Kaya? Why did you choose her? And
Great question. Yeah, I mean, it has been sometimes written. It's just because she's the daughter of Cindy. This is true and not true. Of course, this is true, and we know her. 16 years old is somebody that has totally brain and know what they're going on. We don't need to be 25 like we are to be in the best form. You have to think that this is an influencer. What is an influencer? Somebody that, because of her value, is influencing. There is an Instagram, tons of influencing people, but there's not that many that have millions of followers. Why? Because they have something more. And I think that Kaya has this something more. By being a model, by being an incredible lady, by having a line, by doing the best brands, and also by talking to people. Because she's not a kid. And I think that was amazing to be able to be with her for some project. We take the ones that have emotion, charisma, and they made a difference, even if sometimes they're number 5. But I think that Kaya these days is quite a number 1, by the way.
so how has digital and technology affected?
I mean, it has immensely affected ours, but we were the first one also to have some influencers, some bloggers, I mean, if you look at our Instagram, if you look at the Infinity Room here, we're very much involved in that. Why? Because we know that our customers, they have changed. We're not old-fashioned, and I think that this is a fantastic tool, but you cannot use it like a Swiss guy or some kind of guy. They say, oh, let's do a press release, and we use it on Instagram. We have a big team of people working on Twitter, working on Instagram, working on Facebook, but mainly also a very big team that are following all that. We're in a world where when you wake up in the morning, even myself, a part of what I get from information is from the social media. What has happened, a small story, a small picture, and I think that this is a world where you have to face the whole world on an instantaneous way, but you have to have a rule, you have to have truth, you have to be pure. You cannot hide, you cannot say, hey, I tell you it's nice, but don't go away. Your generation is a generation of people that wants to understand, and they are sometimes difficult. That's what I'm saying. It's a generation of love you, like. But on the other side, swipe, next. And we're very good for that. Think about when we started with James Bond 25 years ago. That was also the beginning. Today we're selling even more watches with James Bond because this generation likes true story. They like to be inspired. Huh?
Okay, you seem like you are not afraid of fresh ideas and the younger crowd.
Yes.
Which is different from maybe probably a lot of other brands.
Don't tell them.
How did this happen? I mean, why? What's the mindset like?
The mindset is first the brand. This is a magical brand. There's a pioneering spirit. The success of today is because we've been talking to people like you, and we've been listening, and we know that this is the way. We just opened a new NATO store in Le Marais. Le Marais in Paris. There's a place for hype people, for open-minded people. We love it. A NATO strap, no watches, only NATO strap. Why? Because we know that there's a lot of people that wants first to buy already a NATO, and then they'll go maybe for an Omega. What is the problem? We love it. It's doing good. And it's amazing because the brand accepts this. We do it well. It's red, it's high luxury, it's very, very sensitive, but it's something that not anybody can do. And that's why I'm telling you, this is the new generation. And we're all living in a world of connectivity, but we're also all living in a world of true messages. And this is also a way to give true messages of who we are and how dynamic we are. So many people think young or crazy ideas, everything is wrong. I also think sometimes some ideas are wrong, but I think that you cannot just say because they are young, because they're coming a bit differently from the old way, that they're wrong. This is the wrong way of saying. But you have to have a brand and friends and colleagues and supporters that say, hey, this is the next trend. And I'm looking forward to many, many more to come, because in today's world, this is how you create image. how you create legacy, how you create loyalty. And at the end of the day, and that's very important, how you create pride that watch you're on the wrist is a watch that is a dynamic watch.